And while Joe Biden looks forward, President Trump is pushing unsubstantiated claims of election fraud. The president's personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, appearing at an event staged to look like a swearing-in ceremony, which it's not. Giuliani has veered away from making claims of fraud in court, but that didn't stop the president from calling in and continuing their claims.
The evidence is pouring in now as we speak. And I want to thank Rudy Giuliani for having the courage to do this, because there are other lawyers that backed down because they were being screamed at. Rudy is the greatest mayor in the history of New York, and there's a reason. He's got great courage.
And we begin with the very latest on the transfer of power. Joining us now, NBC News political reporter Ali Vitale with the Biden transition team in Delaware, NBC News correspondent Kara Lee just outside the White House. Great to have both of you with us. Kara, let me begin with you. The president not going to Mar-a-Lago as he usually does for Thanksgiving, and he just called into that hearing in Pennsylvania today. Tell us a little bit more about this and just generally his state of mind.
Yeah, Eamon, he was quite defiant in these remarks that he gave, which is really the most that we've heard from the president since the election day as he's waged this battle. We've heard plenty from him on Twitter, but we haven't heard him weigh in like this with his own voice. I'll just walk you through some of what he said. You played a little bit, but he said he was watching this quote-unquote hearing that's underway in Gettysburg. So he's spending a lot of time watching television. He was in the Oval Office. He said, "This is an election we won easily. We won it by a lot." That's obviously not true. He said very weird things happened. He made a bunch of allegations about fraud, again, without any evidence. And he said this election has to be turned around. At one point, he said we have to turn the election over. And he went on to say that we won this election by a lot. He referenced that he got 70 million votes. He said that's 11 million more than he got in 2016. And he said he got more votes than Ronald Reagan did when he won the presidency by sweeping 49 states. No mention of the fact that Joe Biden got more than 80 million votes in this election. And he said very bluntly about Democrats, they cheated. It was a fraudulent election, which drew applause from the audience there. Again, not true. This was not a fraudulent election, and there's no evidence of that. But the president digging in, this was not anything close to a concession, as some have been speculating that maybe we would at least get an acknowledgement from the president that Joe Biden has won this election. This was entirely the opposite of that, Eamon.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.